with a Star Series match of CLG versus NEXT.kz, and CLG is on the Radiant side, NEXT.kz on the Dire side. That's like opposite of what I have there, so like CLG on the Radiant side. And there's already been the bans and picks, so we're just gonna go through them after they've all picked their heroes, the ones that have them. I wasn't actually there for it, but we will see, and that means that I should already switch now. I didn't have to need my thing in screen, but never mind. There's not even gonna be a pause, as there normally is. Do want to go this game. Want to play it. And here we have Pygot playing the Tidehunter. Yay! Tidehunter actually got picked up this time, because he's been out of favor a long time. So we're gonna see some nice Ravages. And Misery playing the Queen of Pain. Actually played it also in the 2 games ago, so happy to see that one again. She played it, or he played it. He played her pretty good. Aki on the Enchantress this time. Miracle on the Crystal Maiden, and Lacoste last one on the Radiant side for CLG on the Darkseer. In the meantime, everybody else on the Dire side is going towards the top lane with Equal playing the Ancient Apparition. We have a Sand King in the game playing by 570. We have Mantis playing the Lone Druid, Lucky playing the Enigma, and Stylecat on the Windrunner. So that's going to be their team. I mean, we have a Sand King and an Enigma for the team fight on the Radiant side, Dire side, and that's a lot. With the Ancient Apparition ulti also going through, of course, can't forget that one. So yeah, pretty strong, I think. Pretty strong looking for NEXT.kz, but then again, there's a Tidehunter on the Radiant side, there is a Darkseer on the Radiant side, and that's gonna be a lot of team fight for them too. I mean, they can also have the Sonic Wave going through the vacuum targets and stuff, so that will be very interesting team fights if we're gonna see a lot of them. I hope we do. It will probably be one of those, either one of those games that has team fights that one go for the other, depending on how laning phases go, of course. Well, yeah, it's the same. Depending on how laning phase goes, the team fights will be going towards the favor of the one that is most successful in the lanes, as both teams have a lot of team fight ability. We already have a harassing Equal on his Ancient Apparition, Cold Feet already on the Queen of Pain, just spamming it out there, doing some damage. Queen of Pain, who hasn't spec yet, is not sure yet whether to go for a blink to make sure, or whether to go aggressive and go for a Shadow Strike. She does go for a Shadow Strike, being very aggressive, goes for well, hits it straight away. It's almost, well, it's not almost level 2, but we will get blink probably level 2 then. In the meantime, on the bottom lane we have a Windrunner versus a Tidehunter and a Crystal Maiden. Tidehunter is going to be the one who's farming here, so we'll probably see Blink Dagger up on him pretty fast. Also, we'll see him level 6 reasonably fast, not as some Tidehunters are being played as support where they can sometimes take quite a while before they're actually level 6 and can do that Ravage. But this Tidehunter will have that in advance. We'll also have some gold with that, as Stylecat is being harassed here out of the lane, making sure that she's not getting any of these last hits, so that Pycat can happily farm. And the jungle here also is Enchantress. So yeah, 3 on the bottom lane with the solo top lane for the Darkseer, who is up versus a Lone Druid, supported by a Sand King who's been pulling the lane just to make sure that the creep wave stays in the court of NEXT.kz. Denying the farm for, oh no I didn't, Enchantress helping out on the first blood on the Windrunner. Getting a creep, getting a Centaur creep, and some extra damage from her setter. And yeah, okay, sorry, first blood being picked up by CLG. I can imagine that was quite a simple first blood with Enchantress coming in from the side and yeah, just going this way and then getting a kill, and then in the end getting a kill here. So yeah, we're probably gonna see more ganks coming out of this little lady here, as there's no smoke. There's no smoke. There is a double damage on the Crystal Maiden though, as there's more harassment coming out for Equal with the Cold Feet. Won't have a lot of mana anymore. Will not get stunned here by the Centaur, or will he? Might actually get stunned here. Doesn't have boots yet, so the creep will move a little bit faster. So with the Shadow Strike to slow him down. So now the stun will definitely happen. There we have the stun and the right clicks and the death, and there is Crystal Maiden taking the kill with the right click with her double damage enhanced attack. As Enigma is backing off again. He thought about helping, but then again, 3 versus 1 after Ancient Apparition died, he did not want to go in there. And it's clever to do so. TP is coming back instantly again from Ancient Apparition. Might still catch out the Enchantress, will probably put a Cold Feet in her just because he can. Nah, it's just harassment. Okay. And we have Enigma moving towards the bottom lane, or at least placing a ward there, making sure that those ganks don't happen anymore. even though it's like a bit too late. Cold Feet happen on the Queen of Pain. Harassment, doing some damage. As it happens the other way around too, as he has a Shadow Strike on him, taking damage from that. In the meantime, the Creep Wave on the top lane is finally pushed towards, or not finally, has been pushed towards the Darkseer, so that he's able to take some farm, but at least there's still more farm on the Sand King, even though he's only had 2 right clicks. Well, Sand King is of course supporting. I should look at this one. Lone Druid 10 for 7. Let's see what Darkseer is having, 6 for 0. So not that far behind. Still far behind, but not that far. And Power Shot will do some harassment on the Tidehunter, but there is an invisibility rune on the Crystal Maiden here. Who, looking, there we go, Gush is there, Nova is there too. Will there be a Frostbite? There will be a Frostbite as the right click goes to the Enchantress who came in from behind. Tanking up a little bit of the tower, but yeah, easy kill for her once again. As the counter ward happened there, because they saw Enigma placing the ward. So very convincing so far from CLG. NEXT.kz not really standing a chance, even though they might get a kill here on the Darkseer, and they will actually get a kill here. Last hit will go to the Sand King, and that will give them a little bit back of all the kills that they lost so far. But then again, it was the Sand King picking up that kill, not the Lone Druid. That will be this the one that's farming. Even though kills on Sand King is always nice, of course, but still. TP is gonna come out from Lone Druid, Darkseer, making sure he doesn't miss too much. It might stop the push in from this tower. As there's gonna be a surge up on Lacoste. And Enigma is there too. They really want this tower. They really want this tower. They're gonna kill off the creep wave right here and then move back towards the tower and kill that one. As the bear can take some of the hits, even though he's pretty low on life already. Hello, Crystal Maiden. No, just checking if someone's there. Crystal Maiden and Enchantress moving towards the back of the tier 1 tower. Tier 1 tower that's already been pushed some.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Tower will go down here. Yeah, there's no surprise there. Last hit actually goes through Siege Creep, but doesn't matter. As Windrunner's thinking she's safe. Here they come. Here comes the Centaur tanking up the tower. Crystal Maiden's gonna come from the other side, making sure that Enchantress will be frostbitten and not going anywhere. There we have a Nova. No frostbitten though, no mana enough for that. And I think she will be able to get away just fine here. Yeah, there we go. As the Gush wasn't in time, didn't look like Pika was all that in position for that gank, but yeah, it was given away a bit too early by the Enchantress and her Centaur there, so that Windrunner actually had a chance to get away. Soaring up for the Darkseer, making sure that he can spam out that Iron Shell when he wants to at least get a chance at some last hits. And maybe also do some damage on the rest. Windrunner once again escaping from the clutches of CLG. But the tower still goes down. Tidehunter taking the hit. Tidehunter having nice farm, has an urn up, has boots up, has 1200 gold. Probably building towards a fast blink decker so he can blink in and do some of those ravages that are so fearsome. And Age Deprivation, well, he has not been having a very great time here. He has been 27 for... Oh, no, that's Queen of Pain. Wow, I was thinking. 14 for 9. Getting the experience though, he's level 6 now, so we'll see some of his ultimates going out. But Queen of Pain being ahead of level. She's been there for 2 kills, so that's not surprising. But also at 31 for 7, so winning that farm by quite a large margin. I do feel like Age Deprivation should be moving out of his lane and maybe go help put some other lane in balance, because he's not going to be able to get that much of this lane anymore. Crystal Maiden and Tidehunter still here. Oh, Tidehunter actually level 6 now. Oh, he was level 6 previous time too. I remember seeing that. Oh, hello, Sand King. Sand King's still level 4 though. He won't be able to Burrow Strike after Centurion, but he will be able to Burrow Strike, and he will do so on the Crystal Maiden, who is going to go down. Age Deprivation going to hit. Sand King gets a right click off for the last hit. Ravage was there. Doesn't kill the Sand King, but the Urn Charge does. And and he didn't even. Pycat is pretty confident in his position right now. I mean, he's not even backing off that much. He's gonna see who's still standing because they didn't want to chase her. Him.
Regeneration.
And he's just gonna go continue farming. First there's a Windrunner who's there by herself. Gush up just to harass. Doesn't chase her off though. She's not fooled. There's nobody there to help him. Church up on the Darkseer, make sure he's not in the way of the bear's entangling roots. And Burst Strike on the Tidehunter, who's now in some trouble as Power Shot goes through. He's gonna try to TP out, but will not be able to do so. Windrunner gets the last hit, and finally Tidehunter goes down. And that was needed, because he was farming way too much. In the meantime, Darkseer gets a kill on the lone Druid, where Crystal Maiden and Queen of Fane were there to help out. And Darkseer getting the kill in that lane, making sure that, well, he was of course not in the advantage for that lane, well, hasn't been for the whole time, but that kill might give him some momentum on the lane back. So in the meantime, there's a Sonic Wave finishing off the Age Deprivation there, where Enchantress was there. I was gonna say to help out, but it doesn't look like she actually did anything. Maybe her Satyr did something, probably did, but she's on full HP on mana, so it more than right clicks, it probably wasn't that. And she's gonna, well, they're all gonna push out this tier 1 tower.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
That's, CLG is, well, deciding where the fights happen and pretty much dictating this show right now.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Age Deprivation ulti is not gonna hit anything but creeps. Is also needed, because the creep wave needed to die for the push to stop. They might want to go for the Sand King, might want to dive this though. Shout still goes off. Frostbite is there too. One more, two more right clicks, one more. No, they don't want to go for this. Malefice going off on the Queen of Pain, who's got no mana. Still has one bottle charge though. Might be in some trouble. There's a black hole, making sure the Queen of Pain kill happens as this Burst Strike was there to finish it off. Sand King dying still as Enchantress gets a kill on that. I really don't know why Sand King came back and got that, because he stole a kill and he died straight after. That's still not worth it, because it was a guaranteed kill regardless. Nice ward there from the Age Deprivation, making sure that he has vision and, well, normally you would say that this is an aggressive ward, but for now this is defensive, making sure who's where, and yeah, so that nobody can get ganked anymore, as they have been. Ganked. Lone Druid has 2200 gold, seemingly going for that fast Radiance on his bear. He's got Boots on his bear, Over Venom on his bear, and himself, he only got an Iron's Branch. As the top lane continues as it has been, with an Iron Shell up on one of the creeps, and Darkseer backing off after putting it on. So yeah, Lone Druid has been getting pretty much free farm for the entire time. Let's take a quick look at his last hit. He's 51 for 40, that's for 14, sorry. That's the most, well, it's almost the same as Tidehunter, because Tidehunter has also been getting free farm almost. Age Separation ulti gonna fly through this fight here. Enigma is gonna take a fall here, or is he? He is probably, but Tidehunter is here to finish the job on the Enigma. You meet them in here, an Epicenter going up, and where Sand King finishes off the Enchantress and is backing off afterwards. And Tidehunter's voice animation talking while I'm talking too. So rude. Gotta do a gush on the Windrunner. Gets the Shackle Shot. Cold Feet is there, guaranteed hit. Power Shot going through. Pycat overextending, was not expecting to be caught out like that. And is dropping. The tower drops through though, even though it gets a knight. Tower is a tower. In the meantime, on the top lane where Lacoste is trying to get away from the bear, but he will be able to do so. TP is gonna come in from the Crystal Main, helping him out. But bear backs off. Or will Queen of Pain be fast enough? She might be. He's going the wrong way though. Nah. She's gonna check if he's somewhere here, but he's not, so it's fine. Tidehunter continues farming in the middle as the bottom lane is not really safe to farm anymore. Very gank, well, gank sensitive I should say, probably. Because there's no tower anymore, and he just wants to stay on this side of the river. On his side of the river, rather. He does have a Ravage, but rather saves it for a team fight that he might be looking for now. I think he should be looking for it. At least they're gonna... Seems like they're gonna finish this tier 1 tower. Last tier 1 tower for NEXT.kz on the map. But in the meantime, the tier 1 tower on the bottom side is probably gonna get pushed by these people here. As there's 3 of them there, and yeah, the tower will probably go down. Age Deprivation ulti will fly up to the top lane. Will be nothing more than annoying though. We'll probably hit on quite a few, actually, maybe even 3? Or 4 hits on all 4 heroes. So nice Age Deprivation ulti hitting on everybody. But the tower goes down, and it's a tower trade. Power Shot going through. Enchantress's healing will make sure everybody's back to full again, and TPs are being forced out. for this tier 2 tower, which looked to be in trouble, but CLG, after forcing out the TPs, they're happy with that. Don't know if they saw actually the TPs going down, but they it looks like they're backing off. Gonna place a sentry ward, might be looking for a smoke up. Do they have a smoke up? Hello? Hello? No, no smoke up. Yet. Or does he have a smoke up? No, he doesn't have that either. What are they doing? They wanna go for this team fight. That's probably what they're doing. They wanna force a team fight. They have the Ravage, but there's a black hole too, so I'm not sure if that's the right thing to do. We're gonna try to force it though. Invisibility on the Age of Deparation will give him the element of surprise, and meantime on the bottom lane. Enigma is not there for the team fight. Does he have a TP? Oh, that's the wrong one. He does have a TP. He would be able to be there if a team fight happens. In the meantime, one of the creeps from Enchantress is getting killed off. And it looks like CLG is giving up. And goes to the bottom lane. Or at least middle lane. At least Misery does. As he's just gonna farm up here. And get some of the gold. That's just lying up for grabs right there. Age Deparation might be an easy target here for the Queen of Pain. She's gonna get a double damage rune. Will she be going for the... No, she won't be. She doesn't want to get caught out. Hello, Enigma. He would have used his black hole for that if he was able to get a kill with that. Would have been worth it. In the meantime, Darkseer's on the run, does have a search, so will be safe, and NEXT.kz knows that. Let's take a quick look at the gold graph. Look at that gold graph. Well, you are, because I'm showing it, but it's so even. We see towers falling, kills happening, 1k difference in favor of CLG, but that's basically nothing. I mean, they're two kills ahead, but they are 1 tower ahead. So the farming from the Radiant Dire side is a little bit more. That's probably the difference between Enigma and the jungle, and oh, Queen of Pain in some trouble. We'll be fine. Wow. Sorry. Enigma is considered one of the fastest jungling heroes. Is able to take the gold from everything, while Enchantress will turn one of the creeps around for her, so that she can't kill that one anymore and misses the gold from that. So that's gonna be a gold difference on that too. Take a quick look at the gold per minute. See, is there something that's really jumping out? Tidehunter being so high. Actually, Tidehunter is the highest farmed hero on the map, the gold per minute wise. Let's see what he's going for. He's going for a pipe. So no blink dagger on him. He's going for a pipe first. Well, first after his mana boots and his urn, of course, which he already had. But yeah, and his build allows for that too. I mean, for Anchor Smash, you will be able to kill off creep waves pretty fast. Hello, Donkey. Bringing something to the Enchantress. Wasn't a smoke though. Mech up on the Darkseer. So they do have a team fight soon. They want to go in. They want to go on the Windrunner. Windrunner gets vacuumed. They're gonna be ravaged though. There's only the Windrunner here, and Windrunner will go down probably here. Queen of Pain picking off the last hit and getting the kill for her. But the rest of NEXT.kz doesn't want to be there because they know that the Ravage is up on the Titan. They don't want to give him the opportunity to actually use it. At least not with the Enigma not being there for the fight. There's the blink once again. Slow on the Age of Deparation. I don't think they want to dive this though. They'll go back and hit the tower. Age of Deparation will fly through. Doesn't hit anything but the range creep. Or it's just animation, not really the damage. Or maybe the damage for on Darkseer still being done. There we go. And in the meantime, bottom tower is almost down. It's in the deny range. There's no siege creep here hitting it, so it will be deniable. And Lucky is not getting the last hit, but that has almost completed his BKB. As I don't think there's anybody on the Dire Radiant team. Oh, Ravage to stop him from TPing out. They want to kill this Enigma. Tidehunter is getting the last hit. Oh, they really, really wanted that. Well, they got it. So, useful. Wow. Okay, so that was a Ravage. They can't get a team fight that they want to. Then a Ravage. Yeah, the tower gets denied. Smart choice. Otherwise, they would just be killed off while pushing. Enigma goes again. So Main the only one here so far that's gonna defend this tier 1 tower. Aghanim Scepter completed on the Queen of Pain. So she will be able to spam out her ulti at 40-second intervals. Pretty annoying. See if there's some other items. We have the hood completed for the Tidehunter. Or maybe even the pipe too. Yeah, I think the pipe too. Recipe is already there too. So pipe completed on the Tidehunter. Just needs a donkey to bring him his items. Enchantress doesn't have anything new. We already saw the Aghanim Scepter. We already saw the mech. Let's see what the bear has actually. Where's the bear? There he is. Still has a relic, or well, has a relic, which we knew that we was gonna buy because he had so much gold, and has now actually got the recipe too, which is bear is gonna pick up. There we go. Radiance completed on the bear. At 18 minutes, that's quite reasonable. And it looks like with that we might see a forced team fight from NEXT.kz. Now that they know that the Ravage is on cooldown, might be a good chance, good timing to go for this. Gonna be a smoke up on the Radiant side. Everybody has the Dire in the middle. They really want to take this. They have a black hole. They have everything up. They have the epicenter. They have the age deprivation ulti. But then again, that's a very short cooldown. They want to at least take this tower. And maybe even more. Queen of Pain gonna do some damage to their creeps there. Trying to stop the push in. There is a fortification, but do they want to use it? Maybe they do. They do want to use it. And there goes the vacuum is there. Queen of Pain ulti going through. Age deprivation ulti hits through. Burn strike epicenter from the Sand King, who goes into a sandstorm straight away. Where Crystal Main is gonna get caught off. In the meantime, age deprivation has already dropped too. And Queen of Pain still chasing down the bear, but won't be able to get it. And that's gonna be the end of this team fight, where it's just 1-for-1 age deprivation for Crystal Main, and that's just a support for a support. There was no black hole though. There was no Ravage, even though there was off cooldown again at the end of the fight, sort of. They want to go for this again. The tower is gonna drop here. Lone Druid taking the last hit with the bear. And it's backing off again. Don't use your Ravage for the bear. Don't use your Ravage for the bear. Gets Malefist. More annoying than anything else right now. And everybody of NEXT.kz is backing off. So okay, they did get the tower in the end, but the kills weren't really needed. And the team fight that was forced out from it, I mean, wasn't really that good of a team fight. I mean, we didn't have Ravage, we didn't have a black hole. I'm a bit disappointed. But then again, black hole wasn't really good situation for them, as there wasn't really, they weren't really all that grouped up. He would have probably gotten one or something, but not more. Nice epicenter burrow strike though from the Sand King. Even though it didn't kill anybody, but you know, it's the thought that counts. Pipe soaking up too much from that. I like the vacuum and the sonic wave from the Queen of Pain though, good combination. And tier 2 tower is looking to get pushed by CLG. And they might want to take this team, force a team fight too. I mean, they have the Ravage up. They know the epicenter is not there, but only 30 seconds without it. Pipe is up. They do want to go for something. Tower goes down. Last hit goes to its siege creep. They want to go for this. Will they catch someone? We might see a surge up on the tide. The pipe is already off cooldown again. Age deprivation might be in a little bit of trouble here, but vacuum up on the high ground from the Darkseer. I don't think that was intended. He actually saved the age deprivation. Yeah, see, age deprivation. Oh, sorry, I started saying, oh, nice save. It was a nice save. Iko must be very happy right now. Still having his life and all that. See Titan picking up a vitality booster. Might still be over Vanguard, but hard. Maybe a hard, or maybe just a casual vitality booster could be working too. They still want to take this. They still want to go for this. In the meantime, in the bottom lane, a creep wave pretty large pushing into this tier 3 tower. Malefist going off on Misery. Annoying. Gosh going off on the Lone Druid. Nothing else. Still an invisible smoked up age deprivation who is not being caught out yet. And yeah, CLG doesn't want to stand there anymore. It costs them time, costs them gold, costs them farm. They don't want to try it anymore, rather go for some creeps in the jungle and maybe catch some heroes out as they push out again. for to farm for themselves also. NEXT.kz, that is. Oh, Crystal Maiden. No, not in trouble at all. And it's Rochelle that's gonna be the next target for NEXT.kz. Ah, funny. As well, it doesn't look like anybody of CLG seeing this right now. It's gonna be Chance Creeps that's probably catching them out. They're gonna know it because there's nobody available on the map. They don't see anybody on the map. Roshan goes down pretty fast though. There's the Tidehunter. Gush going in there. Only the Eidolons are left there. Gonna get the kills on those. They might want to go for them here. They know they're still there. The Darkseer and the Tidehunter combination is so nice. You don't really necessarily need, I was gonna say, need a blink there. You can just search your Tidehunter and you can just rock in like on high speed and just ravage. But so far, not yet happening. As Queen of Pain takes some extra shots at Roshan. Both teams know that both teams really want this this Roshan though. And of course for Enigma, Roshan Pit is the perfect place to do a black hole as everybody is so clumped up and he can just basically place his black hole and everybody will be in that. So that's what he wants. Let's see if he's actually gonna get it though. The same thing goes for the Sand King, of course, because he can burst strike in there and it's such a tiny area. We'll be fine. But CLG know that, and they rather have a team fight outside of that, because they could take that with the Ravage and the Vacuum and the Queen of Pain, Sonic Wave and stuff like that. They're gonna smoke up. We see the drawings on the minimap. Do you see the drawings on the minimap? If you don't, then this is what they drew. But they're not gonna find anybody. Everybody of NEXT.kz, or are they? Are they? Oh, Vacuum is there, helping out Gush on the Lone Druid. Ravage is there, catching out two heroes, and two heroes goes down. Queen of Pain taking the last hit. Double kill for Queen of Pain, Age of Desperation, and Lone Druid. And this might be the opportunity that CLG was waiting for to go for Roshan. There we go, Misery is already in there. But I have to say, those Sand King and Enigma are still there. They want to go for this, or do they? Do they? No, they're giving it away.
Ever so grateful.
There's even placing a ward there just to make sure that nobody's getting in. Yeah, Roshan will be going to CLG right now, with Queen of Pain probably picking up the Aegis. Or maybe Tidehunter. No, Queen of Pain.
Roshan
there we go.
Queen
of Pain picks it up indeed. And now everybody can go back to farming again. Until CLG thinks it's needed to make sure that Aegis gets puts to work. Or, well, they're gonna at least wait till every cooldown is back up again. I mean, they have to have the Tidehunter ultimate, of course. I mean, you don't really have to wait for Queen of Pain, Sonic Wave, because, you know, it's such a short cooldown. But Ravage is pretty important, so they're waiting for that. And farming in the meantime, never a bad thing. Getting back up your mana and health also. Tower is probably gonna go down here if it doesn't get the Night fast. One more hit. There we go. The Night by Enchantress, as the Seed Sweep can't get it anymore. And now the teams are even for towers. Both still have 1 tier 2 towers standing. That means that in a second I can look at the gold graph and then we can see really the difference what it just was. Oh, and of course the experience graph, which is heavily in favor for CLG. That last team fight, can I call that a team fight? Well, there were 2 deaths. That made a difference for them. And yeah, they are ahead in kills also. So pretty solid. There we go. Gold graph also in favor of CLG, even though we just had a tower, so we might see a little dip again. But in the meantime, everybody of CLG is farming, and it doesn't look like everybody of NEXT.kz is really farming all that much. Well, apart from Lone Druid and maybe Enigma a bit. On the bottom lane, there's 3 people on the same lane, so they're not farming that much. They might want to push this though. But are they really looking to push with 3? Oh, Age of Desperation, what are you doing there? Tidehunter knows it. What's he doing? Gets a shackle shot, gets a guaranteed stun in the face, overextending a bit. Will get frost bitten, but bitten. Well, cold feeted, stunned. Crystal Main there to save the day though. Clearing up the creep wave. As Lone Druid is letting his bear farm in the middle lane. Doesn't really have to do anything, just walking around casually. This bear. He walks very casually as a bear, I have to say that. Yep. Okay, so Enigma picks up a Blink Dagger. We'll see it in a donkey and being brought to him fairly soon. He has his BKB completed, as we saw that he was building earlier. Tidehunter, what are you doing there? Take the Malefice, take the cold feet. We still managed to pop his Ravage, hitting 4 heroes of NEXT.kz. And Enchantress is gonna kill off the Windrunner as he tries to get away. Black Hole is there, catching 2 of CLG's heroes, but it won't be enough, even though the Epicenter is there to help out. Burst striking in, Enigma is still alive. Managed to pop his BKB, will still take a dive here. Crystal Main actually taking the last hit of that. Also puts the Frostbite on the Asian Deprivation, who will probably still go down. Crystal Main taking a double kill for that. And Lone Druid is gonna take a fall here too. And Queen of Pain getting a double kill as well as Crystal Main and being unstoppable. Wow. That was that Ravage that totally made that change there. Even though the Darkseer wall of course helped there too. But yeah, Enigma was there with the Black Hole and the BKB, a blink in. There was Epicenter on the right spot, but there was only 2 heroes in that Black Hole, leaving the other 3 to be able to do so much damage as they did. I think both Darkseer and Tidehunter were actually the 2 that were in the Black Hole, and those were the 2 that died. So if there were more in that Black Hole, it could have definitely gone the other way. Quite impressive that Miracle managed to get a double kill out of that too. As these 3 were the ones that get the kills. 2, 2, 1. Here we have, yeah, I was gonna say. Aghanim Scepter up on Enchantress, doing more damage and attacking at larger range. Well, both then. Larger range is more damage with your impetus. And Lucky is just gonna continue farming. That's what they have to do. I mean, this team fight was of course won by CLG, but the only thing they got was a tier 2 tower. I mean, no barracks, no tier 3 tower. They got a tier 2 tower, and as long as that's gonna happen. I mean, if there's a team fight, great. If CLG wins it for them, it's great. But they have to get something in return for them. Otherwise, we'll have to start this over again. I mean, they have to. Who do I hear being turned into a pig? Oh, it's the bear. I was gonna say there was nobody there, but it's the bear that got turned into a piglet. There's gonna be a smoke up on CLG. But yeah, this is. I mean, the gold difference is nice, and it's pretty much it's quite a lot too, 7.5k. But right now, I mean, with a Black Hole, with a Epicenter, and of course a Veil of Discord, those team fights can still go to the next KZ too. It all depends on initiation and not getting caught out like this Lone Druid is, who's gonna take a fall to the last hit of the Queen of Pain. Wicked sick. So yeah, not getting caught out and good coordination in team fights, that's what you need right now. Also, NEXT.kz still has a very good chance of taking this. If they just manage to take the team fight, they might get something good in return. Maybe tier 2 tower, maybe barracks. Last tier 2 tower, that is. But now that Lone Druid is dead, CLG sees this opportunity and wants to push into the tier 3 tower. Black Hole, 12 seconds, pipe is up. Was thinking they might be waiting for the next creep wave, but they don't want to wait for that. They rather go in. Shackling. Nice shackle shot, tied onto the creep. Creep goes down. Enigma making some islands. Fortification is at least popped, so they forced that one out. They might be backing off now, as the fortification was all they wanted. Nice shackle shot, shackling Queen of Pain through Darkseer. Don't want to go in on this though, because it's still quite tricky with the Ravage there from the Tidehunter. Healing going off on Misery, they might want to go for this again. As the Surge of Sword Ice Shells up on the Tidehunter. And yeah, Windrunner's back too. She was down on health a bit, so got that back up. Oh, there we have the Blinking and the Black Hole, but only on the Queen of Pain this time, and there is no damage to follow it up because everybody else is fighting in the base, where the Darkseer is gonna get cut out. Ravage is there though, catching all of NEXT.kz's hero, gonna do a Anchor Smash too. Might get a kill in the center, but tanking it in the smoke. Nice shackle shot. Miracle is gonna go down here, and there we go. Queen of Pain dying too, and there is the Tidehunter in a lot of trouble. Will probably go down here too, as he's up versus the whole team of NEXT.kz, but nobody has gone down yet. Double kill for the Asian Deprivation, and Enchantress being the only one left and is gonna TP out. And that is what I said. Great fight for NEXT.kz, even though the Black Hole was kind of wasted. Well, not wasted. Making sure that Queen of Pain was not in the fight that happened in the base. That Darkseer was the first one to take a fall there. And they're gonna definitely take a tier 2 tower out of it. Maybe a tier 3, but at least do some damage to tier 3. Don't think they're gonna actually get that one. But 30 seconds until Queen of Pain is left up, and Enchantress and Darkseer are back up again. Fortification is put on there to buy a little bit extra time, which might make them decide not to go for the tier 3 tower, and that's indeed the case, as they smoke up to give themselves a safe getaway from that situation there. And some people might say, like, why would you put up the fortification, even though that you're not gonna save the tower anyway? But that fortification actually made sure that they got some extra time, rather than popping the fortification at the tier 3 tower. Making sure that NEXT.kz was thinking twice about going towards the tier 3 tower, because that extra time that it buys to get people back up was actually really worth it. So yeah, Vanguard for the Darkseer as well as the mech. We already saw that. I'm wondering what the Tidehunter bought. Nope. He didn't buy anything apart from the Vitality Booster. Yeah, well, at least not for to go with the Vitality Booster. That buy a Plate Mill. Might be going for the Assault Growth, or, well, I think a Sheep's Guard would fit in pretty well too, as he can just slow the attacks of the Lone Druid and the Bear. Enigma TPing out, sensing trouble, rightfully so. Enchantress using impetus to get some extra gold. Always nice. Let's see what Crystal Maiden has. He has a Force Staff now. And we have, yeah, we already saw Darkseer. There we go. We already saw the Enchantress too. Where is that last hero? There we go. Queen of Pain, having a Scythe of Ice up. Yeah, we already heard someone being turned into a piglet, so that's gonna be the Queen of Pain with her Scythe of Ice. And someone being turned into a piglet once again, as the Sand King is looking for some trouble, but there might be... No. He's Burrow striking and TPing away. Shout might finish the job! Queen of Pain taking a kill. We'll have to wait. Well, it's gonna TP out. Nice job for her. Sand King thought he was safe, but no can't do. Queen of Pain there to take the kill. And TPing out. What did we just see about? Tidehunter buys a Blink Dagger. So he's having a nice collection of random items there, well at least 2. And a Blink Dagger up on him to we'll get some more sure initiations. Sand King buying back into the game. What? Maybe they think that Roshan is back up and they don't want to give it away again. Because of course Queen of Pain did use her Aghanim's. Agate, sorry. Yeah, there is Roshan, nice timing. And yeah, because of the buyback from Sand King, CLG knows that NEXT.kz also knows that Roshan's back up. And look at these wards from the Dire team. I mean, there's one here, okay. There's one not far away there. They have wards over the entire river almost. Let's see if they want to go for this. They might want to wait people up. Here we go, Windrunner being caught out. We'll go down here. Last hit goes to the Queen of Pain. Bought back into the game instantly because she doesn't want to give Roshan away. Because the next person or next team that wins the fight is gonna get Roshan. Enigma in the meantime pushing down on the bottom lane, does have a TP, will be able to be there shortly. Has 2300 gold, also a Vitality Booster so far, casual Vitality Booster, TPing back to the top lane. And gonna help out on a next fight if it does happen. In the meantime, CLG doesn't want to fight it all that much anymore. They don't have Warsaw though, but they do have track on NEXT.kz a bit where, of course, they're killing creeps to know if they're, well, I don't know. They have a ward here. Oh, hello. Smoke up is there, but Sentry ward there. They will catch them out. Blink Blink is yeah. There we go. Blinks is there, and they know they're going for Roshan. I wonder if they know that they're smoked up though, or if they know that they're gonna go for oh, this is not smart. For not for Roshan, but for a team fight rather. There we go. Blinkin, Burst Strike. Hello, Darkseer. Bye, Darkseer. Takes up everything, but Blinkin from Tidehunter is there. Ravage is there. Taking, getting everybody. There is a black hole that catches 2 of the Radiance heroes. Crystal Main's the ulti, gotta do some damage before she goes down. Nation Separation taking that kill. In the meantime, Enigma goes down to the Enchantress as Windrunner is gonna be able to Windrun away. Lone Druid hiding behind a tree is gonna TP away as Age Separation will take a fall here. And CLG coming out as winners of this team fight, and they will go for Roshan. We had an epicenter, we had a black hole, but the combination just didn't work as fine as they thought it would. CLG was just too spread out for them to do any good. All the initiation went on the Darkseer. I mean, there was a check shot on him. There was basically everything on the Darkseer, who still lived. So kudos for him. But yeah, Tidehunter blinking in afterwards with the Ravage was not what they prepared for, what they were prepared for, and that just turned the whole fight around. And Roshan gonna follow her. Queen of Pain already dropping a TP scroll and gonna pick up the Aegis.
Roshan has fallen to the radiant.
And everybody's gonna regen up again like last time, taking taking the time to get all the cooldowns back up, like the Ravage. And then they might push in once again, maybe this time with more luck. Who knows? Just have to check something. There we go. Lone Druid farming here. That's the thing about most Tidehunter games, or most heavy teamfight games, where it's just a matter of waiting for all the teamfights to happen and take your advantage after a teamfight. So far, the only advantage that people were able to get was Roshan, even though Equal, what's Equal doing here? TPing out BKB up on the Queen of Pain. No, they're not able to stop this TP from happening. BKB charge basically wasted for Queen of Pain. Does have 2500 gold, could buy a new recipe if she was that low, but she's still 8 seconds, so it will be fine. Enchantress picking up an ultimate orb. So they don't have the Ravage yet, they don't have Tidehunter with the mana yet, so he should go back to the base first before they can actually think about pushing in. Or at least regen up more. But he's gonna farm, rather. He rather takes the farm. Sorry, have to check one thing again. There we go. BKB being built up by the Windrunner. Only needs the recipe. And that's what they need. They need to stop. They need to have a way to stop the Ravage from doing so much to them as it does now. Because the moment that the Ravage hits, everybody is stunned, apart from maybe the Enigma who has a BKB. Age Separation is also building towards the BKB, picks up an Ogre Club. Is the rest also building BKBs? No. We do see Enigma with a Gem of Truthside though. Just to counter the smokes. And maybe get the wards as they yeah. They were their smoke last time didn't work out as they planned. And while I was checking stuff, I was still checking stuff. Okay, we don't have a rush, it's cool. I have to say, there's a lot of matches today. Goldcraft, please. See that in the chat. Answering immediately. Let's look at this drop. They lost some heroes. They gained a team fight. We see someone being turned into a piglet. That's gonna be the bear. Okay. Bear is dead. But gets spawned up instantly again. It's just, you do give away 100 free gold though. And yeah, this Goldcraft is okay. 7.5 here, like I said, it is a lot. That is true. But it's the team fights that will make the difference. As soon as, well, the experience graph, I think, well, experience graph might mean a bit more here with the level difference and the tankiness of heroes and stuff like that. And
Invisibility.
the extra stats that they gain. It might mean even more than a gold graph right now, as the team fights and able to survive in the team fights is all that counts. Windrunner gets his focus fire up on the Darkseer as she shackles him to a tree. Actually, Enigma popping his BKB, Burrow Strike in, and Age Separation taking the kill on the Darkseer. Wonder why they were so afraid that there would be an initiation from the Tidehunter blinking Ravage, so that they had their BKBs up there already in advance. That might hurt them a lot later on. I mean, there will be a cooldown on the BKB for both of them, but Doesn't look like CLG wants to take that opportunity to go for a team fight. Which is a shame. Oh, sorry. Hey. All these blinks, so confusing. BKB up on Queen of Pain. And so far 2300 gold on the Tidehunter. He's got a Perseverance on him too. Did he have that earlier too? I don't think he did. Gonna eat an Age Deprivation ulti, but that's cool. He's a Tidehunter, he can take it. See what if Bear has anything new so far. Nope, nothing new. There's 1600 gold up on the Lone Druid, who has a Vlad now too. We have a Enigma that still has the same thing as he had earlier. Okay, because I say that items don't make that much difference right now, but some items definitely do make a difference. I mean, stuff like pipes and stuff, but both teams have a pipe and a mech up right now, and the Veil of Discord will help the Sand King do some extra damage. So really got to keep track on it when he's actually using that, because then we'll be actually able to see how much difference that makes in a team fight. Even though there is a pipe for the Radiant team, there is yeah, the Veil will basically null out the pipe, I learned today. So if you've been watching, you heard Wagamama say that, I believe. So yeah, Queen of Pain picking up an MKB. First, the Windrunner, super effective. She won't be evading, having evasion up anymore with the Windrunner. We'll still be able to hit through. And here we're gonna have a smoke, but this smoke is probably, I don't think, did they not see the gem on the Enigma that's gonna spot them out right now? So turns in Enigma into Piglet. They want to go for this. They want to kill Enigma. Pops his BKB. Epicenter Burst Strike coming through from 570. Black Hole is there, catching 3 of CLG's heroes. But Tidehunter wants to do a Ravage. Will he actually do so? No, he won't. Tanky gonna die too, as Aegis was being popped by Misery. And will try to do some extra damage as well, the BKB is popped by the Windrunner. Buyback coming out from the Sand King, and the Enigma as the Gem of True Sight drops. Windrunner dropping there too. Gem of True Sight just staying there as we see someone blinking for it. Crystal Maiden probably, as she's the one that dead. She's actually the one that's gonna be paying attention. Ravage actually hits now, hitting all of the leftovers of NEXT.kz. Killing ultra kill for Enchantress, and if she managed to kill Mantis as well, which they might, then she will be on the rampage. And she actually might not be able to do that because Queen of Pain stole the kill from under her nose, as she is now dominating. Age Deprivation gonna drop here too, and the buybacks. Rampage for Enchantress, there we go. The only one left alive is Enigma, who also bought back, and the buybacks that already happened also died once again, and the blinks from the Crystal Maiden on the Gem of True Sight continue to happen. That's the only thing that she's worried about right now. Enigma gonna take a fall. Wicked sick Enchantress, doing so much damage with her impetus, has 4,300 gold. They're gonna take backs here, maybe even more than one, as there is no buybacks available on the dire side because every single buyback was used. Or was it? Or at least there wasn't any gold for it. There is a buyback ready on the Lone Druid. He does have the gold for that too, but what's the Lone Druid gonna do by himself here? Queen of Pain, make sure the creep wave goes down. Oh, nice shackle shot, latching Tidehunter to the darks here. But yeah, Burst Strike's still gonna happen too, but I don't think they wanna go for this. Windrunner being turned into a Piglet. Impetus gonna hit, not gonna, nice Force Staff. Not gonna do the damage needed. Tower still drops, but they don't want to go for the barracks anymore. They think it's been enough. They got, oh, how many kills did they got out of that? Like 8?
Come on, Sprite.
9 maybe? They killed Sand King twice, they killed Enigma twice. They killed everybody else once. Well, at least 7. Maybe 8. And they only lost the Crystal Maiden for that, who managed to do her ulti in the fight too, so she was used up entirely. Black Hole's gonna be on cooldown for another 30 seconds. Sorry, I did not pay attention to the Veil of Discord, which I said I would, so sorry for that. And Queen of Pain, I wonder what she's gonna go for next. I mean, she has her NKB, she has her Scythe of Ice. I mean, what is she gonna throw? Well, she has the Gem of True Sight, which she's probably gonna give to someone else. There we go. She actually sells it. No, she gives it to the Darkseer. Okay. So, what did she buy? What did she buy? What did she buy? TP scroll, not interesting. Has 3k gold, but I want to save it for buybacks, as there's never enough time or never enough money to have for buybacks. Darkseer picking up BKB. Even though the black holes, I mean, it's mostly to annihilate Sand King's ultimate. I mean, black hole will still catch you if you're a BKB'd. Crystal Maiden picking up a Veil of Discord also. 2 Veil of Discords, one on each team. As Roshan is probably gonna back up again. At least the bear thinks so. And the bear, I mean, of course, NEXT.kz thinks so.
Double damage.
CLG thinks so too. But gee, does he? Oh, Blinkin, Ravage, Lone Druid looking to go down, or at least BKBs are being popped everywhere. Black Hole going through, Crystal Main dying already. Sand King is dead now too. Tidons is gonna take a fall here, but not, well, actually Sand King is not gonna take a fall here, as Chance is getting a monster kill. Nation Deprivation will also kill off Enigma with a double kill for her. GG is being called by Equal, and GG in reply from Lacoste on CLG, and it's a kill. I mean, everybody died. Only Lone Druid being the one to stay alive. So some great teamfights coming out from this game, and I have to say it was in favor of CLG for a long time, but NEXT.kz still able to at least hold momentum and gain some opportunity for them to get some kills and get some teamfights, but they just did not have the opportunity for the right black hole. They got outlaned, got out every teamfight. They didn't bring everything that they could, or at least not in the right position, in the right composition even, and it looks like CLG wants to go for some fountain kills. Lone Druid is the only one still there, and then we see everybody disconnect from the game. Sand King there, godlike. Enchantress getting last kill. Look at the Enchantress not doing enough damage. Ooh, Vacuum is gonna be there. Queen of Pain, Wicked Sick. In the meantime, melee barracks in the middle are already down. Let's see how it's looking from the disconnects. Everybody's disconnected, so we will see this one exploding soon. Even though Windrunner still, a bot Windrunner still kills Darkseer, so nice job for them.
Radiant structures are fortified.
So CLG taking the win over NEXT.kz in this Star Series match. Thank you for watching once again, and you can find me on YouTube, Twitter and Facebook under the name of Shiver Gaming, and on this Twitch channel called Shiver, so twitch.tv/Shiver. I am a Gosu Gamers caster, so go check out gosugamers.net for all your esports information and updates. And I will be casting more games after this one, so stay tuned and don't go anywhere and stuff. And we'll let you look at this screen a little more because you want to. Or do you?